Now, I don't know a whole lot about this one, but this was another podcast, and I saw it kind of looping through, but I didn't click on it. I haven't listened to it.
Oh, this is
Spit
good
and
then.
Chicklets, which
We'll get
is
the real reaction then.
Everyone knows Spit and Chicklets. Now, can you set this one up?
Mike Babcock, year one in Columbus, and Paul Bissonnette is telling some things he's overheard out of Columbus about the early Babs impression in the room.
He's outrageous, dude.
I get a text from a player. He goes, have you heard what Babcock is up to again? And I'm like, no. So he gets to Columbus, and one of the first things he does is he calls in Boone Jenner, the captain of the team, and he says, let me see the photos in your phone. I want to know the type of person you are. What the is going on?
Is that even legal?
It feels like it's totally
I want
illegal.
to get him on the podcast to grill him about his antics as a head coach. Like, worry about the forecheck. Worry about your personnel. Worry about getting the power play humming at an alarming rate so you might have a chicken dick's chance of sneaking in a wild card spot. Why do you want to see throbbing dick pics from your captain on his iPhone? I don't understand this.
By the way, if I was going into one of these meetings having heard all these stories prior, I'm putting on like Rocky quotes on my photos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting on like my workout routine.
Oh, yeah. You know what I would put on my phone? I'd be standing here in this chair with my bin staring him right in the eye with me holding my legs like this.
What's wrong with this guy?
Now, I hope this story is true because then we look like real big idiots, but I think that Mike Babcock should come on this podcast and clear the air as to why he wants to see Pierce Nipples from Instagram thoughts in his players' phones.
Spit and Chicklets, Biz, Wit. Everyone knows it's the best one going. Now, I mean, Biz, I think, probably captured the spirit of it there. Is this...
What you doing, Babs? What you doing?
Oh, you're fired immediately.
Babs, what the...
Is he, though? If
I
that
don't know
actually
that
happened,
you're not
is he?
fired immediately, but you're losing the room immediately.
Yes, I would agree with that 100%. And they're just committed. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like the Bill Peters thing for me. I didn't see a lot of contrition from this guy. I saw a lot of like biding time and waiting for the right spot and playing PR.
Well, what was he supposed to show? Sorry, because I don't even remember what he got fired for. Was he because he was a bad coach, or did he get fired?
No, he got fired in Toronto because it was time for a new coach. I don't think it was any singular event. But then you started to hear about, okay, Mitch Marner, the rookie, come in and write down all your teammates in order of how hard they work in practice. And you're like,
but again, that's
and you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, as a coach,
but I just.
Yeah, it's awkward and weird. But again, this is awkward and weird.
Yeah,
so why
it's
are
the
you
same
doing
shit is what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like this is a different cat.
Yeah,
And I mean, to elaborate for those that didn't hear, it's one thing to bring in Mitch Marner, who's one of the leaders on your team, and say, give me a list of who works hard in order. And then showed it to the rest of the team.
Right.
Then basically pulled the rug out from under Marner in front of his teammates. What the, with that, you would think, still fresh in your mind. Now hey, give me your phone.
What you doing?
What would you, Retro, if somebody asked your coach,
well, this is what I don't get. Boone Jenner, I've said this about, fuck off. No.
Yeah, I don't.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
And maybe that's what Babcock's thinking he's going to hear. Maybe that's the test of, right? Like, I don't know. It's an awkward request. It's idiotic. And the answer sitting across the table is absolutely not.
No, sir. These are not your images. This is my photo.
Even still, wrong tactic, Babs.
100%.
100%.
Could you try and win your team over another way? Or if you're trying to have them galvanize themselves against you, isn't it awfully early for the let's get them to hate me shit?
Well, here's my thought. If this is already leaked out, he's already lost the room.
Yes.
Because if that was a mistake and he made amends for it, we don't hear this.
Exactly.
Yarmo.
So, what are the odds on Columbus making the playoffs?
You can bet on the first coach fired. It just would be quite something because I believe he got some term and some serious dough.
I was just going to say, because didn't he wait until all the term was done on that Leaf deal before he even sniffed around an NHL job?
They couldn't announce till the end of June until he was entirely off the books of the Leafs.
I'm going to get myself a new guaranteed contract because this getting paid and doing nothing is way better than getting paid and having to do stuff.
Oh no, he was down at the rink at the U of S.
Oh, he was showing that he's learning. He's getting with the kids. He's going to learn how to communicate with them,
Learning
give
how
it
to
back.
get his kid a coaching job.
Oh, he did that too. Whoops. Yeah, that came across as,
Now, if it's wrong, now if Biz, I tend to believe Biz.
It seems like an odd one to throw out there without any reason, right?
I don't even know how you would make that up if it weren't real.
Well, and that's why I think Biz is inviting him on. He's like, there has to be some context we're missing here. This can't be right. And I think that's the right approach if you're Biz. You say, come explain your side, because the angle that we heard is no good. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.